Oh, there's also Maverick something. No, not about. I'm not talking about this Maverick. What's his name? Logan. No, not that Maverick. This Maverick. I'm gonna flash it here. They're having a beta sign up now, and instead of just 100 players or 120 players like Rules or Survival, there's gonna be 400 players. Meow meow. Hi guys. Oh, I think this is the very first Fire Team mode that I'm gonna upload on YouTube. But anyway, I'm not gonna talk about that. Let's talk about the recent what's that? No, Rules of Survival isn't gone from the Google Play Store yet, and even in the iOS App Store, but they might be if Bluehole wins against NetEase. So last April 2, the Korean publisher of PUBG, Bluehole, sued NetEase, which created Rules of Survival as well as Knives Out for blatant copyright infringement, namely the Battle Royale, what do you call this, game mechanics itself, as well as the circle closing in so that players are forced to fight with each other, frying pan as a weapon, and I think the, what do you call this, the farm aqueduct. What are my thoughts about this? I think, well, to be fair, NetEase is a really good developer in terms of quote-unquote copying, really, or rather, being inspired from very popular games such as, well, aside from PUBG, World of Warcraft, and they also made a game inspired from Overwatch, but I haven't tried that out yet. But anyway, they're really good at that thing and creating a very optimized game on mobile. So, just my opinion, I think regarding PUBG suing, PUBG developers suing NetEase, I think they're just being bitter about not being the first one in the market, I mean in the mobile market, because PUBG Mobile was just released last month and Rules of Survival has been here since last year. So, but are they gonna win against NetEase? Those who are PUBG fans, die-hard PUBG fans, and even those who are snobs against Fortnite, might be triggered by this, but in my opinion, they're not gonna win against NetEase because they didn't win against Fortnite, but that doesn't mean that they're not gonna win against NetEase, right? But I don't know, just my personal opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? We will find out probably about a month or two. I don't know when's the ruling gonna be made about that, but in just my opinion right now, I think they're not gonna win because although there were a few elements similar to PUBG, there are a lot of stuff, well, not really a lot, but there were some stuff that are pretty unique about Rules of Survival. Like, I mean, does PUBG have hovercraft or paraglider? And Rules of Survival also features 120 players instead of 100 players. The maps are also different, and Rules of Survival last year had a zombie mode, and I think PUBG didn't have that. You know, where players who are zombies are color blue. I think PUBG didn't have that. I don't know about the weapons though. I can't really make a comment about the weapons because I didn't notice much whether the weapons here, the assault rifles, the sniper rifles, and SMGs are super similar to those available in PUBG, but I mean, I think they're pretty. The weapons are all standard regardless. So I don't know, but Rules of Survival has rubber chicken, and PUBG doesn't have that. What else? It also has a chicken bomb, and Rules of Survival has a brighter atmosphere and well, it's not ever changing, but well, wait, what am I saying? I think PUBG on PC has different weather system as well, but whatever. Graphics wise, Rules of Survival has a brighter, I don't know, feel to it, brighter ambience, while PUBG has a more realistic, gritty feel in it. And so yeah, it's hard to really make a comment about who's gonna win or whatever. I don't want to get sued as well. And I don't have any beef against both developers. They're amazing. I love playing this battle royale shiz, and it's kind of sad if one of them disappears. I mean, even though PUBG Mobile is already available, I still love playing Rules of Survival on mobile, especially when I get so laggy in PUBG Mobile, which happens very, very often, like 85 to 90% of the time. There are only rare moments when I get to play really smoothly and on medium graphics in PUBG Mobile. So I really owe NetEase for being able to try out the Battle Royale mode on mobile. Well, it's not the first, to be honest, it's not the first Battle Royale game that I played. Today is Saturday, so by the time I upload this, it's gonna be Tuesday, but hell, I just want to make a post commentary before I'm actually about to leave and meet my boyfriend few minutes in about half an hour. So yeah, I just want to have a chill chat about the that PUBG versus ROS thing. If PUBG wins, NetEase is required to pay $100,000 of statutory damages, aside from stopping its employees from developing ROS and Knives Out further. And definitely they're going to be taken out from the Google Play Store, as well as in the iOS App Store. But anyway, if PUBG wins against NetEase, there will be a lot of other, I don't know, it's gonna be I mean, just in my opinion, it's gonna be too unfair, because I like having this competition. I mean, more games the better for me. I don't like just one developer monopolizing a certain game or a certain game mode. So I personally don't want PUBG to win. If ever they win, PUBG will have more guts to sue other developers developing battle royale games, such as there's Ring of Elysium, aka Europa, being developed by Tencent. But I think they have a partnership with Bluehole to, at least that's what the rumor says, because it's like a backup game wherein if PUBG fails or gets stale, there's Ring of Elysium / Europa that they can launch afterwards. It's being tested right now. There's a beta or alpha test, I forgot, being tested by now in Garena, but it's only available in Thailand and Indonesia. It's not available here in the Philippines, but I was really tempted to play it. There's a workaround. I've seen how to do the workaround online, so people from not only in Asia but also in other parts of the world like US, Europe, they can try it out. And but I think I'm just gonna pass and wait for it to launch on Steam because I don't trust Garena that much. They had this issue back in 2015 wherein there's this file included in the League of Legends official launcher that, I don't know, something like overrides your PC administration mode and can install malware, something like that. And I don't really trust servers being developed by people from Southeast Asia because they can be really, really shady, unlike those from Europe and US. I'm not being like biased or unnationalistic or whatever, but that's the reality. In US and Europe, they have this. I think they have a standard, and they can get sued or something like that if they violate the players' rights. But here in Southeast Asia, those people creating servers for us, they can discreetly install spyware and malware and stuff, and no one's gonna chase after them. They can easily get away with it. So yeah. Let's see. What other Battle Royale modes is there? There's also SOS. I was able to get in their alpha test last year, but I installed their game from Steam. I mean the test, their test game, but maybe my laptop just couldn't run it, or I think my internet at that time wasn't that great. I wasn't able to try it out, but it's really cool. Especially if you're a streamer. Well, I'm not a streamer, but it's still cool. Nevertheless, there's only 15 players, and you have to perform and entertain your audience with your gameplay, whether through humor or through, killing skills. What other Battle Royale is there? Oh, there's Hunt Showdown as well, but I think that's Team mode, where it's more similar to Monster Hunter, a combination of H1Z1 and what's that game again? Monster Hunter. There's also, I think I should make another video about upcoming Battle Royale games because I'm really into that. I don't know why, but yeah, it's so. I mean, this kind of game is really addicting. Oh, there's also Maverick something. No, I'm not talking about this Maverick. What's his name? Logan. No, not that Maverick. This Maverick. I'm gonna flash it here. They're having a beta sign up now, and instead of just 100 players or 120 players like Rules or Survival, there's gonna be 400 players competing to something like the winner with a chicken dinner title. I don't know if my laptop can handle that. But they said that they're gonna run the game on some cloud servers, so maybe it's gonna be pretty optimized. Those are the only new and upcoming Battle Royale games that I can remember on top of my head right now. There's only 33 left. Just so you know, we're not gonna win this game, but I love my teammates. It's rare to have really good teammates in random. they're most players rank faster, especially in team mode when they're playing with their friends because it's easier to communicate, and well, they're your friends. But here, this is where I'm gonna die soon. Oh god, because one of my teammates got hit, and I have plenty of I have plenty of medical supplies, so I was trying to give him some of my med kits, but I got shot by the sniper in front of us. So yeah, we should have. Next time, I kept doing that mistake, trying to help a teammate, revive them or give them supplies instead of trying to kill the enemies first. So later on, I'm learning from my mistakes. Later on, oh god, I'm gonna try kill the enemies first before reviving my teammates. Yeah. See, he's asking for help. Oh no, he's dying. I forgot what rifle I'm using here. Oh, this is what I made a mistake here. Damn it. I should have kept jumping or something like that instead of crouching like this. Medkit for you, boy. There you go. Oh, damn. So dumb. No! Oh god, that was so painful to watch. Well, aside from us being, oh gosh, you're so good, man. I'm learning to do that, the jumping thing, so I don't get easily hit. I played Rules or Survival again on PC the other day, but around afternoon, and it's so unplayable. NetEase promised that they'll be dealing with more hackers and stuff, but it's really still so unplayable. But you can't. I mean, us players, honest players, have to help the developers instead of just purely complaining about it. Help them report the hackers that we see. It's obvious that I kept getting shot by hackers because they come from weird places. Like, oh, how the fudge did you find me here? I was hiding here behind a rock, and they shot me across from, I don't know, like 500 meters away, something like that. It's so, no, not 500 meters, I'm exaggerating, but it's something like that. Like, you're already in a spot where it's technically impossible for another player to guess or to know that you're there. And those hackers just know where to go. I mean, I spectated on them as well, and like I didn't see the enemies that they're shooting at, but they kept shooting, and they even in fog mode, especially in fog/night mode, it's so hard to spot the enemies, but they know where you are, and they can shoot you from from nowhere, out of nowhere. So yeah, if I haven't tried playing. Oh, my teammates are dying now. Damn. I haven't tried playing it again in the morning, which is the time I usually play ROS and PUBG, but PUBG not anymore because I play it in the evenings. But if that continues to be the trend, hackers, it's gonna be like a hackers versus hackers thing instead of actual players. Even if ROS wins against PUBG, then it's gonna be pretty pointless because this game, ROS, or I don't know, I don't know about Knives Out, but I guess it's the same case. ROS and Knives Out will die because of these hackers. So, well, I love the fashion choices, but both the players, the honest players, and the developers really have to work hard on fighting these hackers, because hackers really kill the game.